Welcome to the Capital City Saints, your home for St. Paul Saints baseball. Every week, we're bringing you the stories, highlights, biggest moments, and the personalities that make this team one of the most entertaining in baseball. From CHS Field to every stop along the season, we're celebrating the players, the fans, and the tradition that makes the Saints baseball unlike anything else.
Welcome back into the Capital City Saints here for your Monday weekly recap. And the Capital City Saints, your one-stop shop for everything St. Paul Saints baseball. Leave a like and down below. Comment anything you want down below as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want more St. Paul Saints baseball. The Saints, again, have improved to 54-41 on their overall record after a 42-32 start in the first half. They are now 12-9 in the second half. We'll actually pull up the graphics here to show you the rankings for where they're at this week. The overall record, as I mentioned, 54-41. 42-32 in the first half, 12-9 in the second half. Batting average is fifth in the AAA at 262. They're getting on base at a 357 percentage, slugging at 479. On base plus slugging comes out to an 836. They have scored 567 runs. They have homered 162 times, which is the most in all of baseball. They have 84 stolen bases on the season as well. Pitching is where they are struggling, which seems to be where this entire organization has struggled so far this year, with the ERA, their ERA being a 5.23 and their WHIP being a 1.52. We will look ahead here look back. Again, they played the Louisville Bats in a 4-game series. One of those games was a makeup game for a rain postponement. Game 1, they win 3-1 on Friday night. They won game 2 of the series on Saturday late morning, early afternoon, 11-3. The makeup game was game 3 of this series, where they win 7-0. They were technically away for that series as well. And then game 4, they won 5-1. Again, that doubleheader on Saturday were 2 7-inning games. Louisville was down, the Saints were winning that game early in the first inning. They got out to a 4-0 lead. Louisville came back to make it a 4-3 game in the 6th inning before St. Paul absolutely hung a crooked number up there, a massive crooked number, where they ended up scoring 7 runs in the 6th inning to go up 11-3. Played the top of the 7th, shut them down, ended up with an 11-3 victory. Only had 1 home run for the Saints. That was Balanuenos, the catcher. Was the only home run hit in that 7-run 6th inning. That was a 3-run home run in the 7th there. In the 7-run 6th inning. The Saints in that game went 6 for 15 with runners in scoring position. If they can continue to do that this entire season, I think it will be a very good season. If they continue to score with runners in, or continue to get hits with runners in scoring position, they are going to just continue to put themselves in positions to win. Again, similar story in game 2 of the doubleheader, the 7-0 win. It was 0-0 through 4 innings. The Saints scored 1 in the 5th to make it 1-0. Again, that was the top of the 5th inning, technically. And then they hung 6 in the 6th inning to go up 7-0, and that's the way the score remained the rest of that, the last inning in that one. And then the final game of the series, we do have a game recap where we go more in depth about yesterday's 5-1 win over the Bats. But the Saints got off to a 4-0 start in the 3rd inning. That was the final inning of Connor Prelip's day on the mound. The top of the 3rd was. He pitched very, very well. The Saints as a team took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. So they Michael Chavis was the one that broke that up in the top of the 7th inning. The Saints scored another run in the bottom of the 7th to make it 5-0. And then Louisville, with a home run, Will Benson solo shot to left field, broke up the shutout in the top of the 9th. Saints do go on to win that one 5-1. Saints currently, as we pull this up here, the Saints are currently on a winning streak at this point, and with the 4-game sweep. The Saints, Saints do have a 5-game winning streak as of right now, as they won the final game in Des Moines against the Iowa Cubs. They lost on that Saturday, the 11th, 8-2. We're on a bit of a losing streak before that 4-game losing streak. So it's been a little bit back and forth here in the month of July. 2-game losing streak to start the month, 2-game winning streak. Lost one, won one, lost 4 in a row, have now won 5 in a row. So they are in the month of July. They are up. They are above 500 by 1 game. They are looking to continue that success and that winning streak against the Columbus Clippers. The Clippers come to town here against the Saints on Tuesday the 21st. They will play a 6-game series, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the series finale on Sunday. Again, 7 p.m. starts for most of those, for at least 3 of those. 7:07 start time on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 1:07 on Wednesday, and then 6:37 on Saturday, and a 2:07 start time on Sunday. So yeah, that will do our quick weekly recap here. We'll have more game either previews or recaps. I can't promise that we'll have every single one or both of them for every single game going forward here, but we'll try to get at least one before or after every St. Paul Saints game going forward at this point. So with that being said, we will see you tomorrow here on Capital City Saints for either a preview or a recap against the Columbus Clippers. Peace.